what's going on? It's Michelle the Prophet. If you came across this video, this reading is for you. I'm sorry if you hear the vacuum in the back. It's a lot of shit going on. But we are here nonetheless. Gross. Got a bunch of gross shit on the damn table. But yeah, so today's topic is, what is their karma for hurting you? Um yeah, I did a poll on this. This one lost, but I usually just do them just to see which one I want to do first. Just to see, it's supply and demand. You feel me? So whichever one y'all want to see first is whichever one you vote for. But most likely I'm going to do both of them. So today's video is, what's their karma for hurting you? It's going to be really interesting. Hopefully, hopefully. This will bring clarity. Ugh, I need to stop cussing. This is going to bring a lot of clarity, a lot of healing, and all that good stuff. Super excited for that. And the Patreon section of this video will be, what are their current thoughts and feelings? So that's going to be interesting as well. If you're interested in that, it's just $1 on Patreon to join our collective on there, and you get to have extended videos monthly. Every time I post a video, I'll post an extended on there. So yeah, enough of that gibberish. I'm going to start explaining my pictures because someone suggested that. Veronica suggested that. Thank you so much, Veronica. That was such a good suggestion, and I very much appreciate that. I never considered or thought about that. I'm ashamed to admit. But yeah, I'm going to start to describe my photos, and you could choose pile 1, 2, or 3, whichever one sticks out to you the most. Pile 1 being two lovers embracing each other in a hug. Pile 2 is it's a black cat with red eyes, and it's just zoomed in on the cat's eyes. Very pretty cat. And then pile 3 is a beach sunset. Very pretty with I think it's reddish orange. Super cute. So that's what we have for our pals. You can pause the video, choose whichever one, and I will see y'all in y'all section of the video. Thank you so much for clicking on this. Bye. Hi, pal 1. If you chose this photo right here of the two lovers hugging each other, this section of the video is for you. Thank you so much for messing with my channel, and we are going to pull out some clarifying messages for you. But first, we are going to cleanse out your space with my song bowl. Awesome. Alrighty, Holy Spirit. Let's pull out some oracles first. What's going on with my pal 1? Oh. Pal 1 came out with a vengeance, okay? I didn't even get to ask the question. Some of them fail. I hope I'm not missing any of them. So let's see. All right. So 2 came out, which is fine. So we have unicorn and we have self-care. So their karma, I'm getting, definitely involves you. It involves your uniqueness, maybe their lack of proximity to you in general. You finally looking in the mirror and taking care of yourself for a chance instead of, I hear the word neglect. And maybe somehow this person benefited from you neglecting yourself. Or maybe you neglecting the relationship with them. I don't know. We're going to dig in and see what is going on with this energy for my pal 1s. What is pal 1's person's karma for hurting my pal 1? Thank you so much. Wow. We have the 5 of Cups off the rip. Wow. Got the 5 of Cups here. That's deep. I don't know how I want to do this. I think I'm going to do it right there. Okay. Wow. So that's obviously their karma is, maybe they will always have a part of themselves that kind of looks back at you two's exchange, you two's relationship. We have the 3 of Cups here. This is very emotional. This is highly emotional. So this person could be deeply emotional. I hear emotionally involved when it comes to the thoughts of you. When it comes, they have a lot of feelings for you that maybe, and I'm hearing the word exchange. Maybe they didn't get to exchange those feelings with you properly. they had some sort of third. They could have had you in a third party, right? Or their karma is that they will always be in a third party. That's kind of like a wild card guess, though I'm not really getting that. But it's like they are ashamed that they had you in a third party. They are ashamed that they did not uphold the Two of Cups to a whole, like y'all's Two of Cups to a better regard. This person, we know what the Five of Cups is. It's about grieving a relationship that could have been. Uh-oh. Can't have that. We have the Seven of Cups. That is having options, okay? This person could have definitely had options. I hear cake and eat it too. They wanted to have their cake and eat it too when it came to you. When they had you, they wanted their cake too. They wanted it all. They could have been very greedy. The fact that this is what's coming out, because I feel like this is information that you are already aware of, but the fact that this is what's coming out is definitely telling me that they are in regret for this. They're ashamed of this behavior. They're ashamed that they acted this way with you, pal one. That's their karma. Their karma might be that they're getting flashbacks of how low of a regard that they held you in, and they are ashamed of this behavior because they miss you. And maybe if y'all aren't talking, or you set strong boundaries with this person, obviously with the self-care card coming out first, you have definitely set strong boundaries with this person, and you're not interested in whatever it once was with them. That is their karma. Whether they're showing it or not, whether you even want to believe it or not, that's their karma. And I'm getting this person is ashamed of how they treated you. But I'm going to pull out some more cards on that. What's going on with my pal one on what's their person's karma? What is pal one's? Thank you. Wow, they lost the Empress. They lost the Empress. That's their karma. Their karma is you. And when I do readings like this, I don't get that often. Like, sometimes you just get that the person is just a bad person, and their karma is that they're just a bad person. They're going to reap what they sow in their life. This is specifically about you. This one is specifically like you play a big part in their karma, their past. They're always going to have this deep desire for their past situation with you, this deep nostalgia. Maybe you feel it too. Maybe you feel this nostalgia as well, which is why you are probably getting tarot readings on it, because you want to know, you're curious if this person feels it as well. Let this be your confirmation. They feel it too. They miss it too. They miss those good times together. That is a part of their karma. They were so focused. Maybe if they chose someone else over you, they were so hyper focused on this person and what they had to offer materially. They felt like this person had more to offer at that time, that you were with them. When they think about that, they cringe. They can't even believe that they thought like that at some point, because it's so blatantly obvious that you were the better choice for them. I don't know if they realize if it's like because like they're in love with you as well, or if it's still like on some superficial stuff. We're gonna see. This person's karma is that they will always be emotional about this. Like maybe even years later from now, they still tear up a little bit about the fact that it did not work out, or maybe it's even more than just not working out, because not working out is like, I feel like that's more of like a mutual thing. I think that this person played a big part in the ending of y'all's relationship. That's what happened there. Okay. The labor that you put into this situation really just showed how unique you were, how special you were. They lost something extremely special to them. They didn't take care of you at all. They didn't take care of the relationship. They didn't nurture the relationship whatsoever. If they did, it wasn't enough. They were inadequate. on purpose. I'm I'm getting that this person rather go out and present themselves to other people when they knew that they had you. They were like they still dug and looked for more elsewhere, without knowing that they hit the jackpot. I hear they hit the jackpot with you. Wow. And there's like this deep lackluster in their life since leaving you, since y'all have departed, or they were probably under some sort of like, it's reminding me of this like a hypnosis of like, but not really like a hypnosis, but it is though, because it's like it was like a veil was in front of them, and they were blinded to the reality of what was really going on, of what they really had with the situation with you. They were blinded to that reality, and it was really hard for them to see what they had with you. What is that? It's dried up glue. Sorry, it's bothering me. And now that the veil has lifted, it's just hitting them like a ton of bricks. Or when they did finally realize it hit them like a ton of bricks, y'all. What they had with you. Like they finally grasp it. They have a full understanding of what it was now. And that's their karma. Their karma is that they're too late. Ooh, now I'm hearing it's too late to apologize. Yeah. That song very much relates to what I'm getting with this pal. Yep. Sorry, I mean needing time to write out the songs I'm getting. But we're gonna pull out some more cards on this energy on what's their regret, like what's going on with their current life. You know what I mean? If you're not sure what's going on, like, because thus far I'm just getting that they cringe when they think of what they did. They're ashamed of what they did. They're very emotional. They can't move on. Okay, like they cannot emotionally move on from you. You will probably always have a piece of them with you just because of how much you nurtured them in this relationship. What's going on with the Five of Cups for my pal ones on what is pal one's person's karma for hurting pal one? Wow, the Mother of Baskets came out. I'm just gonna lay that right on top of there. What they're specifically in grief about is the way that you nurtured them. That's what I was about to get into. You had a very I hear a loving smile too. Like maybe they had a lot of good times with you as far as like happiness, true joy, like true happiness with you, period. You made this person very happy. The relationship was a very happy thing at some point. Y'all could have had like a lot of laughs together. You were very like you what happened was you helped heal this person's inner child that could have been damaged by like their mother. And I know it's like no one's responsibility to be, especially like in romantic relationship, it's so problematic to have this line of thinking that like your partner is supposed to take the place of like your mother or your dad or something like that. You know what I mean? But truly, it wasn't on purpose. It was just naturally the way that you nurtured and loved this person. It filled out so many holes in them that could have been so many wounds in them that could have been nurtured by a mother. Someone here could be wounded by a mother. Someone here could be a water sign, and it's just reminding me of like healing water. Like when water heals you, like how like, you know, like when you have like that first sip of cold, icy water and it runs through your body. It's like that, like when they met you, you were that for them. I don't know why I'm getting that analogy, but that's literally how it felt. Like you were like a glass of cold water for this person. Like, I know that's so cringe and corny, but it's true. You were really nurturing. Maybe you have like a little bit of like corny love. Like maybe you're just really loving and gushy and lovey-dovey like that. Maybe that's how you are. Because about one, I don't want to always talk about myself, but that's definitely how I am. Like that's how I definitely love my partner. Like, I'm just like lovey dovey, and I always just want kisses, and I want to massage him, and like, just make him feel good. So that could definitely be y'all as well if you're attracted to me in my channel, right? So let's see what's going on with the Three of Cups. Oh my gosh. This could be something that's fresh. This could be something that happened recently, because these cards are jumping out at me. They want to talk to me so bad. Oh my gosh. And if it's not like super fresh, it's still happening. It doesn't matter how long ago it was. It's fresh. It's a fresh wound. Like, it's an open wound for this person. What is this person's karma? What's their karma? Like, how are the tables turning for my Pal One's person? Their karma essentially is that you are staying away from them. The more that you stay away from this person and their energy, emphasis on their energy as well. Don't aid their energy, or else like it's not going to be like in full effect. But yeah, the more that you stay away from this person, cleanse yourself from this person, of this person, as much as you can, the more that they are getting their karma dished out to them. So we have the Ace of Knives here on top of the Three of Cups. Their karma was you finding out about the third party. Their karma was you walking away and the third party ending because you walked away. Their ultimate karma was losing you, Pal One. That's their karma. It's about you finding something out, cutting them out, and not wanting to deal with them. We have the Mother of Knives. Someone can be an air sign here. You don't have to be, as I always say. But we have the Mother of Knives. You finally, what was that on top of? Oh, that was on top. Yeah. You were once confused. That was on top of the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups is about having options, being confused, being, smoking. What does they say? Smoking clouds or something like that. Like foggy clouds or something. You finally have a clear understanding of what you want and don't want, and cutting it out. You're not confused anymore. You're not in your head anymore about the situation, because when they had you confused, you were able to still be drug along. You were able to still be a part of a third party because you were confused. You weren't sure. You didn't know the full thing. But now that you know and see the full thing for what it was, it's over. You're able to cut it out. It's some sort of communication as well. Maybe their karma is you communicating something about them and them like constantly remembering the things that you said about them. That the Mother of Wands she get down, she don't play. Okay, the Mother of Wands got that sharp tongue, and she's gonna say some harsh things, but it's not gonna be something that's like meant to be harsh. It's gonna be something that's just honest and truthful. So you said some things that really hit it on target, hit it on the nose, that really probably cut this person really deep. They still think about it. We got the High Priestess coming out on top of the Empress. Their karma is how healed you are. You are very healed. Like, not only are you healing with your love and with the nourishment that you give, you heal yourself. You know how to heal yourself in situations, right? You know how to look within and ask yourself the questions that need to be answered in order for proper healing. Like, you're not just going to take things for what it is, and like you're emotionally mature is what I want to say. Like, you do shadow work. You know how to, I hear Lauren London, like Lauren London, I feel like popularized the terminology of shadow work and like really helped a lot of people on a mainstream level understand what shadow work really was. And I think that that's beautiful. So if you're here and you happen to not really know terminology wise what shadow work is, look into Lauren London and what she says on it, because I love how she breaks it down in a way that's just so easy to digest. Because you may very well do shadow work without even realizing that that's what you're doing, right? But what we have here is a high priestess. This is someone who is very in sync with nature and divine. And I hear all knowing, like you are all knowing, as in not that you know everything outside of yourself, but you know everything inside of yourself. And you try to cope and understand with the things that go on inside of yourself in a real way without projecting any negativity on the outer world because you're unhealed. So their karma is that you are healed, or that you are healing, and that you know how to heal in a good way. You know how to not be bitter anymore about the situation. You know how to let go. You know how to forgive. You know how to continue to have an open heart space. All those beautiful things that come after the storm. So their karma is that maybe it would have benefited them way more if you just were constantly in a bitter state. But no, you're the empress and the high priestess. The high priestess may go there with you. Okay, like with the mother of knives, like she will definitely go there. She will definitely go to hell. If you go to hell, she'll probably go deeper than hell. Okay, but she also knows how to come back from that and not hold on to that bitterness and that anger. So that is this person's karma. I feel like in this reading, I'm talking about you, because you are the karma. Okay, you are the denominator of it all. But we're gonna pull out some more cards for Pal 1. What's going on with Pal 1s? What is Pal 1's person's karma for hurting Pal 1? That you are focusing on yourself and not the past. That from the past you have grown and become maybe a completely different person. You're not that same individual that you once were. And you didn't hold on to the past as much as they did. You don't value the past as much as they do. You maybe look forward more so to your future than you do look back on the past, really. Yes, it's smoke and mirrors. That's the term, smoke and mirrors. I'm super late to that, but yeah, smoke and mirrors. Okay. Maybe you block out past nostalgia because you just don't want to focus on that. The 4th coin, so whatever it was that they tried to focus on materialistically, you embody everything that was. Whatever it was in this other third party situation that they thought was better than you embody everything that they thought that other person had. When they took a double take and look at you and what you were, they realized that it was you all along. You were the one, not the two. Okay, but they tried to make you the two. And that's their karma. That everything that they valued, that they were hyper focused on, was all in you this entire time. But it's all divine timing. It was all meant to be. It was all meant to happen so that lessons could be learned. But that's their karma, is that it was you. I mean, I don't know how else to put that, but it was you. Like, it wasn't anyone else but you. But they didn't know that at that time, because smoke and mirrors. Their karma is that you are able to elevate after the ending. You're able to go and reach better heights after that. And that you just didn't just die. That version of you is probably gone. That is probably their karma, but you also transitioned into something else that may even be unrecognizable to this person. You healed and you knew how to transmute that energy into something way better. But that's what I have for you, Pal 1. That was a really good read. I love that. We are going to go over to Patreon at this point and talk about their thoughts and feelings towards you. Go ahead and choose another Pal if you would like. Thank you so much for coming this far with me, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hey, Pal 2. If you chose this photo right here, this section of the video is for you. And we are going to pull out some cards on your energy, on what is their karma for hurting you. Oh, I have to rip my lashes off. Okay, so yeah, what's my Paltu's person's karma for hurting Paltu? We are going to. Oh, sorry. Yeah, if you chose the photo of the black cat with red eyes, this section's for you. We are going to cleanse out this space. Great. Sorry, I didn't let that. I should have let that linger a little bit. Do you have to? Do you have to let it linger? Oh my gosh, and I'm getting that. Yeah, so somebody might be up late letting it linger, you feel me? What's going on with my pal too on what does pal two's person what's their karma? I keep wanting to say what's their biggest regret. I don't know why I keep wanting to say that, but that's not the topic. The topic is what's their karma. And half of my damn cards fell out. So give me a minute. I'm all over the place. Okay, let's see. What is pal two's person's karma for hurting my pal two? What's this person's karma? What's pal two's person's karma for hurting pal two? Thank you for this beautiful opportunity. Answer messages for pal two. We got simp. Uh-oh. They might be simping for somebody. They might be being controlled by somebody. They might be getting watched on a tight leash. Because don't like when you wear like that mask like that. Don't you have like a leash and collar with that? Uh-oh. This person might be on a tight leash with like their new situation. They might be constantly being watched. They can't go nowhere. They can't see other people. Okay, we have self-care. So, not sure what that's about, but it could be them maybe not taking good care of themselves, not being independent, not being able to take care of themselves, and things like that. Something about somebody having like headaches, migraines, and things. But we are going to pull out some more cards. What's going on with pal two's person? What's their karma? We have the world card here. So a cycle has definitely been completed. Something is no longer, no more, finito, etc. All right, let's see. All right, what's pal two's person's karma for hurting my pal two? Thank you. Nine of Wands. I feel like this person is isolated in society. It's something in their life that has ended. And I'm getting that is their independence in all. That is their freedom, their liberty. They have no more freedom. They are being blocked off and guarded. They can't go outside as much anymore. They're being forced to like do things because they may have obligations or they may have signed some sort of contract that they can't get out of. All right. Yep. So I don't think this person is happy in their current situation, and that could definitely be their karma. The fact that they cry at night, they're sad, they're upset. I hear disturbed by their current situation. They wish that they could get out of it. They went into some sort of karmic contract that it's going to be like they can't get out of, or it's really going to be hard if they get out of, or they're dependent on this person, codependent on this person, something along those lines. What is going on? This person, if they're a man, they're in their Empress energy, okay? They're in their receiving energy. They thought that being in their receiving energy was cute. They thought that they were the prize and that they wanted a woman to take care of them if they're heterosexual, right? But they didn't realize what women sacrifice when they're in their feminine energy. You didn't realize they don't like that as a man. They can't do certain things now because now the woman that they're with is taking care of them. Now she wears the pants, and they're probably being emasculated by this situation, like because you're letting a woman take care of you. So it's like an imbalance. It's an imbalance. This person is unhappy. Period. Like they're not happy with their current situation at all. And they feel like they're being sunned. They're being like mothered, like they're being treated like a child. They're being talked to like a child. Because and they just have to like deal with it because they're probably not paying the bills or something. I don't know. Like they probably, I don't know. This person chose someone due to like their money, their income. I hear. They had enough income to take care of them, so they chose this person. And now it's like this person could have done like a lot for this individual. I hear the word independence. They have probably gained a lot from being with this person, but lost their independence. The death card. Yeah. Like whoever you knew this person to be, they're no longer that person. They have completely transformed into a whole other type of individual. What is going on with this person's karma? We have the 7 of Swords. This person could be in their head a lot, going crazy or going insane. Because they feel trapped. They feel like gated. They feel like they can't get out of a situation, and they're scared to move. But it's like they're in their head. Like they made a deal with the devil almost. They signed a karmic deal. Period. They signed a karmic. They exchanged something for something else, and that something was probably their soul. Okay, they sold their soul for some sort of materialism. What am I saying? This is about having an exchange. Okay, they sold their soul for some sort of form of like materialism or something. For some sort of like give and take. They thought it was a fair exchange. But it turned out that wasn't the case. It turns out this person's very sad in this situation. We have 3 major arcanas here. We have the moon, the sun, and the world card. This is the universe. This person's entire universe is shaken up, okay? This person does not feel victorious. They may be acting like they're victorious in front of people, or they may be telling people that, or they may be like flexing this relationship in front of people, like as if like they won or something, or it may like seem like they have that confidence in this, and that, but no, they're simps. Like on the inside, like behind closed doors, what's really going on is that this person has no dignity, little to no dignity whatsoever. Like if you could be a fly on the wall and see what's really going on, what this person is hiding from the world, from everyone else, it looks like this person is being, I don't even know how to put it. Like I hear that song Santana, Walk You Like a Dog. Like this person's like being walked like a dog, okay? Literally. Let's pull out some more cards on this energy. What's going on with the world card? What has been completed? Or what has begun? What's going on with the world for Pal 1? Oh, excuse me, not Pal 1. Okay, so what has been, I'm getting at, this is not begun, but has been completed, is that their ability to elevate, their ability to prosper is over with. They feel like they cannot prosper. They do not feel encouraged by life or anything like that. They feel like they it's hard for them to like be optimistic or feel like they could soar in life independently because they're in a very codependent situation. This person is being blocked from moving. They cannot move. I hear gated. Like they're being caged in, like literally, mentally. and literally, like, it might be some weird stuff, like they can't just get up and go when anytime that they want now. Like maybe they have kids with someone and now they have to stay home and take care of those kids, or they're just obligated to stay with someone from a certain time frame, or they gotta share a car, or like, which wouldn't be like the end of the world if you like love someone, you like being around them, you cherish your relationship with them. It's not the end of the world. But with this person, it's the end of the world, because I don't think that they really they're not enjoying this. Like, they're not enjoying this lack of freedom. They're not enjoying not being able to move around and do what they want to do. Okay. And it's something heavy on, maybe it's this person, or they're being isolated from their friends and family, or they're being isolated just from the rest of the world. Like, in order to be with this person, they're isolated from endeavors that they wanted, people, places, and things that they would very much like to be a part of. They can't have that. This person might be the type to just like shut all that down and like, absolutely not, you ain't going out, you ain't doing this, you ain't doing, like, it might be like that. Or it's just like the way that their life is set up now, like the lifestyle that they live, or the things that they're obligated to. They can't do certain things, they can't move certain ways. But I am also getting, if it's like the situation where like it's like their partner, then they have to keep a clean, like, I don't know, like they have to just like, they have to be clean, like they have to stay pure, like, I don't know, they have to be a certain way in order to be with this person. What's going on with the moon card? Yeah, the Tower card. Once that realization hit them, like codependency. So maybe it was sweet at first, but then like a tower moment happened. It all crashed down once they realized that this really ain't for them. And they really don't like what's going on. Somebody can keep a very messy, dirty home. Like, they don't clean up. Or they just messy. Like, they just be leaving stuff around. Or some way that this person operates that they don't like. Something about toiletries. I'm not even gonna dig into that. But yeah, it's something about like toiletries or something like that. Somebody not liking how like somebody like leaves their toiletries out or something. That's so petty. Someone deep down is like having like this aching feeling that they made a mistake, that they made the wrong move, but they can't go back. They literally, or if they do, it'll be hard. Like, it's like, well, you already then did all this. Like, why would, like, they would look very stupid if they did. They look very dumb if they try to turn around and like cut themselves out of this relationship, because they didn't messed around and did a lot to be in this relationship, and now they see that that's not really what they want. What's going on with the Sun card? What's going on with the Sun card? For what is this person's karma? Let's see. What is this person's karma? They feel like they just straight up cut out any opportunity of them being happy. What's going on? This person isn't happy. What's going on with the Sun card with Pal 2? All right. When it comes to like this person collaborating with other people, putting themselves out there, doing their craft, doing their artistry, like they're not able to do that. They don't have like the ability to do what makes them happy, to do what they love to do. Like, if this person was like an artist, or they always like to explore, or they like to travel, they like to do things, like they like to move around a lot, be outside, they cannot do that. They have to have like new sort of type of hobbies now, or they isolated themselves from their friends, a friend group, I hear, and so like they can't hang out with their friend group. Like, maybe their friend group is all single and they do single stuff, but this person isn't single, so they can't do what their friends do. This person's like simping out. Like, this person is being very much easily controlled. They're on a tight leash. What's going on with the death card? What's going on with the death card? Thank you. Got the Four of Knives. Alone time is over with. This person has no alone time. This person is always with this other person that they're in a relationship with, okay? They don't have no elbow room to do what they like to do. Like, period. That's their karma, because they really hate this. Like, they hate it. They hate it, they hate it, they hate it. And they can't get out of the situation. They like their freedom, they like their independence, but this person is either like giving them money, or they did them a big favor already, or they already shook hands with the devil in regards to this relationship, so they cannot get out of it. Okay? It's too late. Too sorry, too late. Like, it's over with. Like, it's like they did some stuff to where it's like, what do you mean you don't want the situation no more? You want to be like, if they're going to lose a lot of money, a lot of resources, and a lot of things if they up and decide to not be a part of this no more. But they don't have no quiet time. They ain't got no time to like chill out, read a book, put their foot up, none of that. Like, they can't do none of that. Like, this person's always there. This person's always like overlooking them, look all up in their business, seeing. But I mean, that's what you like, that's what you're supposed to do, but those are the boundaries of everybody. Got different boundaries in their relationship, and those are the boundaries that they set in their relationship with this person. So you can't be mad about something that you know what I mean, like, you set yourself up for this. Okay, what's Paltu's person's karma for hurting Paltu? What's going on with the Seven of Swords? What was this deal? What's their karma? They shook hands with a snake. Maybe somebody was one way and it seemed like it was going to be cool and fun and lighthearted and all that. And then like they just flipped the script out of nowhere like a demon. Two baskets. That was the deal. That was the devil. The devil was this relationship. That was the deal. That was the deal with the devil. They feel like this person is like the devil. I don't know. I mean, hey, if it was that bad, they would leave them. They would, you know what I mean? If it was that bad. But it's something about like this relationship just ultimately being their karma. Okay? Like, you know what they say? Karma is a bitch. Literally. I say that it's literally a bitch. Okay? Karma will come to you wrapped up in a bow and some high heels and some nice, and a nice, I can't cuss, so I can't cuss no more. So I'm trying to like, just like say stuff. But karma is a bitch. Karma is a female. It's a woman all day. And that's a fact, honey. And that's this person's karma. Their karma is a bitch. Okay? Because we got the Son of Wands, so they could have been lustful and been thinking like lustfully and thinking like, yeah, I could get this, and that, and that's good. And they thought sex was gonna be enough. Maybe this person lets them get their freak on. I hear, get your freak on. Stop it! Oh my God! Why would I say that? Oh my God. Oh my God. I can't even believe I just said that. But yes, this person might let them even have threesomes, or let them, like, maybe stuff that they do, let them do, okay? But it's also stuff that they can't do. It's also stuff, it's a lot that goes into this relationship. Whatever it is, it's not, it's not really our business anyway. It's like, it's hard for me to dig into it because I really don't care. But just know that this person's karma has to do with their current relationship. They're not happy. They just recently had a tower moment. They feel blocked off. They feel isolated. They feel like they made a deal with the devil, settling down with this person. And it seemed all good at first. And now it's not so much. So now we're going to move over to Patreon and get into this person's thoughts and feelings in regards to my pal twos. Thank you so much for messing with me this far. I love y'all the long way, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye. Hey, pal 3. If you chose this photo right here, this section of the video is for you. It's a beach sunset. And we are going to get in what your person's karma is for hurting you. First, let's cleanse out your space. Great. Holy Spirit, thank you so much for this great opportunity. Ask your messages for my pal 3. What is this person's karma for hurting my pal 3? What is this person's karma for hurting pal 3? Y'all could skip this part because it usually takes a while. Okay, so we got self-care. They had to look themselves in the eyes. They had to look at the reality of who they were, and maybe that was scary. They didn't want to see themselves for who they really, really were. Thank you. They realized just how heartless they were. This situation triggered them. We got empath. Their karma is the fact that they hurt someone so sensitive, so loving, so caring, so nice. Here, nurturing. How could you hurt someone who would never hurt you? That's what I'm getting. Like, they had to look themselves in the mirror for who they really were. Like, they hurt someone maybe constantly, maybe more than once. Their karma is that they really understand the gravity of what they done and how messed up it was. Because I'm getting that they hurt you when you, like, you didn't mean this person any harm. Or it's like something along those lines. Like, you've never hurt them, but they purposely could have hurt you or went out of their way. You just looked at them with eyes of love. You just wanted to love this person. And they look at themselves really as like a monster. Wow, we have a tower moment. So their karma is that they're attracted to you still. They're still attracted to the situation. Metaphorically and literally, I want to say. What's going on with pal 1? Oh, I keep saying pal 1. Pal 3. I'm sorry. Pal 3. Somebody from pal 1 probably watched all pals because I kept saying that. It's probably messages in all the pals. They're all probably resonating. It don't matter. What's going on with pal 3? What's this person's karma? Got the Page of Swords. I'm feeling like this person has constant tower moments in their life. And they know that it's because they deserve it. They know it's because they're like a bad person. Got the Page of Swords here. That's making me feel like they're a liar. They're a cheater. They're a conniver. And they know that. They cannot deny that. They cannot run from that reality anymore. And life is constantly showing them that they cannot run from that reality anymore. A lot of things may have ended for this person. What is going on with my pal 3s? We got the Death card. This person, whoever you knew them to be, like if they were just extremely manipulative and uncaring, cold, unkind, whatever it was, something happened. It could have been an ego death is what I'm getting, to where they had to look at themselves in the mirror and they've transformed because of it. It's a very like positive thing because it's like, yeah, good, change for the better. But it's very hard. It was hurtful. Like it hurts. It hurt this person gravely to change in this way because they've had to completely shape shift into a whole other individual due to this. Yes. Okay, so we have both these cards came out, so I'm going to put them back and pull another one. But we have a 3 of Swords and the 9 of Coins. So their karma has a lot to do with you. And they're heartbroken at the fact that they hurt you. They hurt someone who you could be like a very renowned individual. Like you're known for being kind. You're known for being something about like being grateful. You're just like overall like nobody's perfect, but you're a really good person. Like there's nobody who really like word on the streets is that you ain't never just messed nobody over or did nobody wrong on purpose, or like you're not like people don't have anything really bad to say about you. And they had a reality check. This person had to check themselves bad because like they realized maybe somebody even told them, maybe like a mutual friend of y'all's even told you like, why would you do that to her? Like you really messed her up. You really hurt her really bad. Like, and that helped them realize like, wow, like it kind of made them feel like a jack a, you know, at sign, money sign, money sign. So we have the 6 of Wands. This person is seeing you happy. They're seeing you feeling victorious over your life. They're maybe even seeing you walk away from the situation with bliss. You're still moving with kindness. It didn't make you overly bitter. It didn't make you judgmental. You're still taking good care of yourself. Okay, your karma. Their karma is the fact that they hate the fact that. All right, I got super distracted just now, but it's something about them. I lost my train of thought. I have to think. They see you happy. They see you having a good reputation, feeling victorious. They're having these constant tower moments. And they feel like they're less than. They're comparing you to them. They realize that they're not a good person in comparison to you. They're realizing that you're actually genuine. You actually care. You're actually a kind-hearted person. They're a cold-hearted person. And coming across you, treating you like how they treated you, helped them realize just how much of a cruel person they actually are. Because it's one thing to be cruel, it's one thing to be cold-hearted. You know, not everybody got to be kind. I don't know, whatever. But it's another thing to be cruel towards somebody who didn't deserve it. Like, that's a whole other thing. Sorry for the background. My kids are playing, being bad. All right. So, what's going on with Paltu's person's karma? What's their karma for hurting my Paltu? The past. They are regretting the past. That's a big part of their karma, too. They're angry at themselves, though, because of the past. They're angry at the things that they focused on. They could have thought of you very lowly. They're in grief about this relationship in particular. I didn't really get that for Pal 2, but this relationship in particular, it breaks their heart that they left you so confused. They did the things, it's specifically what they did to you that breaks their heart. Like, they hate that they did those things to you because they're really for the first time starting to feel, and they hate that they put you in a third party. They hate that they made you have to heal from certain things. They see you as the empress that you truly are, and how just how deserving you are of happiness, and they want you to be happy. Like, they want you to boss up. They want you to make moves to like make yourself happy is what I'm getting. They hate how slow they were to come towards you with an offer. They hate how they dragged you along, because I feel like specifically this person has came across energies that were nothing like you, that maybe were like more so like them, and they realized just how deserving you were of better. What's going on with the Queen of Wands for my pal twos? Oh, I keep saying pal 2. This is pal 3. Okay, so we have the 2 of Knives, and I feel like this person is definitely feeling like intuitively they know that they're dealing with the type of women who really, or it doesn't have to be women, like they're just dealing with like more like so like Jezebel sort of spirited people, whereas like you don't really necessarily have that, just more so like promiscuous women. Not saying that you're any better than anyone else, but that's just what this person is realizing. They don't prefer that. They may have thought that they preferred that at some point. And intuitively they know that this, like the person that they're with, or the people that they're dealing with, the type of people that they're dealing with, they only care about themselves. They don't really take them into account. They would never probably cry to them about anything. Like, they don't care about, they don't care about them as much to do all of that. What's going on with the Tower card for my pal 3s? So the tower moment is that they realizing that you did a lot for this person. You took on a lot of an emotional labor that they have to take on for themselves now. They didn't realize how good they had it. They didn't realize just how good they had it to be with an empathetic person. And I hear cheap. Um, the people that they're with are cheap. They're not worth much. I hate to speak like that about people, but it's true. Or that's how they feel about the people that they with. Um, they just feel so dumb for like dropping the ball in this situation. It's kind of like Pal One. It's a lot like Pal One. Um, they thought they had options with like these other women, but they didn't realize that these other women or these other men or these other options that they had didn't care about them as much as you did. And it's like when Kanye West said one good girl is worth 1,000 bitches. That's what that is. I hate that I just cussed, but it's okay. We're just gonna keep going. Um, you were worth a lot more than this person treated you, and that is a lot to do with their karma. The Page of Swords. They cut you out for these other options because maybe they wanted 3 of Baskets or they chose someone else over you, and their karma is that they're now realizing that that was a really dumb decision. That like it was just dumb. It was just dumb. Like they thought that this person had what they wanted, but that didn't end up being the case. They could have went right into an unrequited situation, and this person did them dirty, just like how they did you dirty. What's going on with the 6 of Wands? What's the 6 of Wands? And now, like you get to get away without your energy being tampered with anymore, and you get to continue to be in your 6 of Wands energy. Let's see, and that's their karma. Their karma is that they can't plan with you, and they also feel like their next phase in their life won't be as victorious as they want it to be. They feel like they're losing. They feel like a loser. They feel like they're losing. Like they're not as ambitious as they once were before. They're not as confident. So I'm saying, like, whoever you knew them to be before, the personality traits that they had before, they don't have those personality traits anymore. They're not like that anymore. They've changed a lot. Now they have like a lack mentality. They're not as optimistic. They feel like they're wasting their time with even trying to plan for the future because it's not going to get anywhere. What's going on with the 5 of Coins? What's going on with the 5 of Coins? What's going on with the 5 of Coins for what this person karma? This person's karma has a lot to do with you being on top and them not feeling so good about themselves because of what they did to you. They feel like they stabbed themselves in the back. We have the Tower moment, the Tower card, and the 10 of Knives. So this is definitely telling me that while stabbing you in the back, they stabbed themselves in the back. While hurting you by neglecting you, they neglected themselves of a situation that was really good for them. You were really good for them. You were a really good counterpart. You were really good to this person in general, and they neglected to aid that. They neglected to meet you on that level, and they really just showed themselves like how much of a bad person they were. Like only you know what this person did and didn't do. But it's like they're having a tower moment. Like they're realizing that they are whatever they tried to project onto you, the insecurities, the shame that they tried to project onto you, when they look in the mirror, they're seeing that all of that within themselves. Like they're noticing that they're not a good person. That is their karma. Like maybe I don't know if this person was blind to that fact before, but maybe at the time they felt like they were justified in the way that they were treating you before. They felt like it was okay the way that they were acting, the way that they were doing you, but they were blinded by the fact that you just love this person. Maybe you did act out. Maybe you did have your faults and things like that, but it all was rooted in love that you have for them. It was all rooted because you cared. Like because you cared is why you acted out. It wasn't because you wanted to be mean or you wanted to be a certain way or anything like that. It's just because you genuinely cared about this person. And I want to put an emphasis on this because this person is realizing, like, they're just now realizing that, like, all the things about you that bothered them, all maybe the nagging that you may have did, maybe, or like whatever it was that you did that bothered them, it was because you loved them. It wasn't because you wanted to bother them, or you wanted to be mean or anything. Maybe you could have went about it differently, but like, nobody's perfect, especially this person. This person is far from perfect. They don't have really a good idea on how to give to anybody in the right way, in like a healthy way. This person constantly chose like other people over you, constantly cut you out, cut you down with their words, constantly neglected you in the situation for people who were just temporary. When you were trying to stay for the long haul, you were trying to, but it didn't work out that way, because like, who wants to constantly get broken down, not being valued for who they, like, not being held to like their true value, not being treated right? Like, who wants to really constantly deal with that? Like, nobody in their right mind would sign up for anything like that. So yeah, that's what I got for you, pal 3. I hope that resonated to some degree. Thank you so much for messing with this far. We're gonna go over to Patreon, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.